please, that's your time, not my
You
time.
get it? Yeah. So when we start arresting Okon, it's a government institution. The government is funding the affairs of that school, and so your responsibility, your responsibility is for the government. What's that?
We should.
Yeah, they are still why. Yeah, they are see. So they should start arresting parents.
They should start arresting parents. So parents, please, don't overburden your child with so much chore. That's child labor. You don't know. I can't name better way, but also I'm gonna go to pure Tanzania. I do all homework here. I say gonna go to pure. Now homework ne one way. So these are some of the things that as parents, you have to take note of. Child trafficking. One small but say so please, let's be vigilant and very watchful. Any last words? Hey, see, they're in a hurry to go for breakfast. So Miss Regina says she's going for kinky and some monko, some sausages, and then fried eggs. Yeah. So what are you having for breakfast this morning too? All right, so we are leaving you to go and have breakfast. We are coming up with a main discussion. Please stick and stay with us.
Hello Ghana, hello worldwide, I'm with level band. Now listen, every Tuesday and Friday, beyond the time it's going to carry bro. Our GhanaTalks Radio, 7 p.m. sharp. Now Tuesday, we're gonna talk about our culture, our history. Matuni ding setete abakwa sem. Now on the Friday, you bars on bars. You better rap, you better say no artists go join me in the studio. We're gonna discuss about music and business. Konya, or you singer, and now you rapper, you think say you get bars. You go fi spit fire. Now listen, make you join me with studios. Our GhanaTalks Radio and yes say then our day. Me say download the GhanaTalks Radio app no our Play Store and the App Store. No tune in and say this what you see baba live on Facebook, ko Instagram, any GhanaTalks Radio page and so now listen. Ebe your fire. 1 year, Konya, Wading, Jajan.
GhanaTalks Radio, #1.
What do you want for breakfast? How do you want your breakfast?
English breakfast, French fries.
Koko nikosi, alo komi kesheto.
Wache.
Well,
Join us on GhanaTalks Radio. Let's serve you a buffet of breakfast.
From news headlines review, current affairs to social issues.
Entertainment, sports, and all the trending stories live on our mobile app and across all socials from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
With me, Pakwesi Omare,
Regina Bless,
Deborah Adoso,
and I am Esinal Fiagbedu. This is GhanaTalks Breakfast Show.
Are you ready to amplify your business or brand's reach and make a meaningful impact in Ghana and beyond? Partner with GhanaTalks Radio today to connect with a diverse audience across Ghana and beyond. Elevate your brand through on-air promotions and social media. Boost your brand during prime time. With GhanaTalks Radio, you can extend your reach across digital platforms. GhanaTalks Radio is not just a station, it is a community hub where your brand becomes part of the conversation. Join us in fostering connections, celebrating culture, and making a lasting impression. For customized sponsorship packages and enquiries, email contact@GhanaTalksRadio.com or call +233 202 544614. GhanaTalks Radio, giving the youth a voice.
GhanaTalks Radio, giving the youth a voice. GhanaTalks Radio, where Ghana talks, where Ghana listens. Good morning to you. A cold good morning to you. I know you are feeling the weather just as I have been feeling as well. It's a Tuesday morning on the GhanaTalks Breakfast Show, where we serve you your favorite breakfast in the city. My name is Pakwesi Omare, and you know how we do it on the weekdays. Every morning, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., we come your way with the Breakfast Show, where we discuss social issues, political issues, and all related issues of the country. Today, I have three gentlemen in the studio who are going to do justice with us on the topics at hand. I have Mr. Kennedy Donko, who is representing the NPP. I also have Jeroboam Emmanuel, he is representing the NDC. And I have Mr. Ivan Kranting, he is a political analyst. And so we are going to feed you from all three angles. I know you will be satisfied to the very best of your meal. Now, before we get into the conversations, I want to entreat you to join us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and on X. Our WhatsApp line is 0202 544 614. 0202 544 614. Gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Ghana Talks Radio. I know for Ima today is your first time.
Good morning.
For Ken and Ivan, they've been in the arena and they know where to throw the punch and where to miss. But I hope everything has been fine.
By grace, we're doing well. Good governance in place. Everything is fine.
Everything is fine with good governance. Hey, why are some of you how men and man? Ivan, why are you not feeling the good governance?
Oh, God has done his part, and the president is also trying his best. So, I believe he can do more.
Okay.
Yes, but for now, what he has done his best.
Okay.
But God is taking care of us.
God is taking care of us. That's nice. Ken.
Amari, I like the word good governance. You know, it is not a word that is coming from a vacuum. It has a meaning.
Sure.
And according to Professor Jampo, when we talk about good governance, it's about bringing out a policy that reflects a tangible, positive outcome in the lives of the people.
Okay.
That is what we call good governance.
Okay.
Now, what is good governance, and then what is happening in this country? I am very sad today when I was coming here.
Really?
Yes, Omari.
Why?
You know, something is happening in this country, and no one is mentioning anything about it. No one is talking about it. When the NDC was in the position, the promise of this same good governance, that's when they are coming to make sure that they will provide employment for the youth in this country.
Okay.
But Omari, are you aware that as we are speaking, when this party came to power, they have sacked over 2,000 teachers in this country?
Hey.
Yes, 2,000 when they came to office.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's you.
And when that issue pop up, because of these, employees or teachers were being employed under the MPP administration.
That's the only reason why.
That was the only reason why. Because they were employed based on merit.
Okay.
And these people went to university. They wrote the licensure exams.
Okay.
They qualified, and then they got employed by the previous, administration.
When were they?
They were good. You see, when the NDC came, this is what they did. They said at the latter part of the 2024, every individual, every citizen that were being employed under the MPP administration has to leave. But the question is, the conditions that was based to sack all these people, they weren't even part of those people. And based on that, do you know that these teachers sent a petition to the Chief Justice? What is the name of this man? Chief of Staff. What the name? I want to know. Julius Debra. And then Julius Debra said, "Oh, indeed, looking at your case, you guys have a genuine case. If that's the case, then automatically we were anticipating that the mid-year budget review would have inculcated these people. But as we are speaking, the government hasn't called them yet. Okay. And as today, they are going to meet, the Minister of Education to still discuss about the issue. So the question is, if you are talking about good governance and then you are creating unemployment, then what lies or what is the basis or on what grounds are you talking about good governance here? Okay. In the same vein, over 100 staff in the central bank were dismissed to go home, to go and eat or drink water and sleep.
But Ken,
you see, these are things that you call this good governance.
But Ken,
and at the same time, over 1 million youth in this country are unemployed. Do you know why? When it comes to the mining sector. So my colleague, I think he has started on a bad notion. He has started on a rough road by mentioning good governance at this moment. What are you telling me about good governance at this time?
But Ken, let me ask you this. Ivan, I'll let you come in. Okay, you make your point.
Mr. Mara, you see, don't let Ken set an agenda for us to
pursue. No, we are not.
I'm not setting an agenda here.
We are not going to pursue. None of you is even. I just want to ask him just one direct question.
When he start on that tangent, probably it might force my brother to also come in.
Sure.
Now, it will force me to also come in. Then we will be moving away from the substantial issues
today, and
we will be just dragging something on good governance, where he himself is a beneficiary probably of a good governance.
Easy. Don't that's not going to happen. He as a citizen, he just wants to exercise his
my views.
Because what he said are factually inaccurate.
Hey, you see, today I'm not going to allow this to happen here. Last week, I was very lenient on this particular issue.
When you were speaking, he was very quiet.
Exactly.
He waited for you to finish.
But you see, I didn't attack anyone. I hope you understand. No, but if you tell me that what I'm saying is infactual, then it's no. You see, I did my research. I hope you understand, and I'm giving you figures, and you are aware of what is happening in this country. So if you tell me that it is infactual, then automatically you are not being fair. You're not being fair to me.
Okay.
I hope you understand. So he can tackle the issue without bringing me in.
I haven't brought you in. I just allow me to.
Now let me ask this. Ken, you see all these numbers you've mentioned, all these concerns you've raised. You do remember that before government will change hands, hand over to the current government, there were preceding conversations and agreements that some people shouldn't be employed from a particular time to a particular time.
Exactly.
But what did we see? We saw the NPP, your government, go ahead to defile that agreement and go on to employ people. And with that, the NDC is in the right standing to actually call off all those employments. Don't you think so?
What you are saying, you are right. But the over 2,000 teachers I'm talking about, they were employed before that even, that conditionality that you're talking about, that agreement. So that's the reason why they are still pursuing. As I'm speaking today, they're going to meet the Minister of Education. I hope you understand. So, and even look at even the central bank. What happened, the same thing. They were there. They were bureaucrats. They have been there for several years. I hope you understand. Even look at what happened in our embassy in the US. So you see, all these things are things that you have to sack off people. So you are creating unemployment. I hope you understand.
There was irregularities.
Irregularity is different from sacking someone. That issue that happened was about one person, right? It was one person. But how then would you sack a lot of workers? Does it make sense?
Okay, that's fair.
So that's where the good governance comes in here. Then we are far from good governance here.
Okay, we'll find time to actually discuss that.
Exactly.
So I won't get 1 minute to just say something.
1 minute, okay, it's 9:10.
It's 9.
You end on 9:11.
Anyway, thank you very much for the opportunity. I think my brother should not just start on that note. Because I think you recall recently the finance minister, when he came to present the media budget, one thing he said was that because of their excessive people they employed, it has ballooned the national budget to about more than 1.4 billion Ghana cedis. The point is that it is true that when they were about exiting, because they knew what they've done, and then so they're just employing people.
Okay.
And so as and when we came, they have to do what we call a proper introspection to those they picked. So you recall, especially in the case of Honorable Mutaka, when he appeared before the accountability series, he even stated that there are some of the people they've picked. They are overage, their conditions, some are diabetic patients and all of that. Meanwhile, these are basic requirements you must follow before you gain employment to the security service. But they violated all of that because they knew that they were going to lose. They just want to create that they make the government unpopular. But this time around, the Ghanaian voter is very descending. This kind of lies cannot survive or not stand the test of time. That is not the topic for the discussion. So the whole thing I want to say that good governance is at play. He has the effort to mention banking sector. He said, do you know banking sector here? You know what you did to the people in Ghana here? Something that you could have used 9 million Ghana cedis, 9 billion. You use 30 point-something billion in collapsing, destroying thousands of workers. Here you are talking about just 1,000 Ghanaians, 1,000 people being unemployed. But my brother, so the point I'm telling you is that yes, I understand some have a legitimate case. That is why we say we have a good governance. When they appeared before the chief justice, the chief of staff, he said yes, this you have a good case. We are going to follow up. Some were giving back their they took their employment. Some were giving back, and to your surprise, you know that even in the case of education, people have appointment letters, but their names are not found on the payment for the payroll, and they work for about 1 year.
Wow.
So some of this irregularity, at least as a nation, sometimes let's put the party colors aside. Okay. Let's face it head on. Let's be nationalistic, and then we will make progress as a nation.
All right, thank you there, gentlemen.
Mr. Murray.
Ivan, I know you are demanding your time to make your point. 1 minute.
So, Mr. Murray,
yes, sir.
in this country, sacking just one person from his place of service or his place of work is not the right thing to be done. Okay. And we shouldn't use that also as the basis to do what we are not required to do.
Okay.
This allusion from my brother here, where about, he said 2,000.
Over 2,000
people have been sacked from the Ghana Education Service. Well, if I say it is factually inaccurate, I mean what I'm saying.
Okay.
In the Ghana Education Service, before one is employed, there should be financial clearance.
Sure.
You can't employ someone with that financial clearance. Okay. Who is going to bear the burden of paying the salary of those people? Now, these people whom he is suggesting that they have been employed. Now, when the new government came, he said, now, these are the anomalies I have found.
Okay.
Come to me, let's dialogue.
Okay.
Now, if you are not on the payroll, kindly stay at home.
Okay.
Let's finish with our audit. Then we will call you back. Okay. Now, in the process where they asked them to stay at home, there was a little bit agitation from the unions.
Okay.
And they said, if you think you were genuinely employed, come and we will employ you back.
Sure.
Some were employed back, were taken back to the system.
Because they were genuinely
employed.
Okay.
Please. Some are still home because of what my brother just said.
Okay.
They have their appointment letter, but when you go to the payroll, they are nowhere to be found. Okay. When you go to the master's list at the regional level, their names are not there. So it's who employed such people. These are some of the rot that the elsewhere administration perpetrated.
Okay.
And that has brought us to where we are. Okay. If we want to move forward, we must holistically attend to all these things. Let's go through the genuine way of employing people. We shouldn't employ someone because the person is a party fanatics, because the person is a foot soldier. No, we should employ someone based on the person's competences, based on the person's availability at the time, and not that I am here, I can do it, you come, let's give you something, and the person will be employed and will still be at home. I think it is high time both the NDC and the MPP we should take a very keen interest at employing our people in the right way, so that it won't blow the government expenditure, so that it won't affect the whether it is in an election year or not. It won't affect the incoming administration, but rather at the point in time, everyone will be comfortable. Ghanaians will know that this employment was based on merit and not based on affiliation to a political party.
Okay, thank you there, Ivan. As I mentioned, I think this a subject that we will have enough time, a day dedicated to discuss it. But for now, we just hope that their dialogue with the education minister today will yield some fruitfulness in their favor. Going into the conversations for the day, there's been an increment in the prices for cocoa farmers, and it had caused some diverse dialogues in the country. The reason being that before this government came to power, and especially the current Minister for Agriculture, he stated that the NPP government, whilst in power, didn't do right by the cocoa pricing for the cocoa farmers. And if he is given the nod, he believes he can even take it to about 6,000 for the cocoa farmers. Fast forward, they are in power. He is a great minister. A new pricing window has come, and he has moved the pricing window from 3,100 to 3,220 something. And this has caused a little bit of dialogue that you promised this amount. Why are we now having this amount? Emmanuel, I mean your party,
yeah, thank you.
You say something and then you do otherwise.
Yes, thank you very much. I think we don't say something and do otherwise.
Okay.
I mean, one thing I believe is that we speak in context.
Okay.
And then our Agri Minister, then ranking member for our Agri Committee, said that given the pricing window that was available at that time, what the MPP government gave to Ghanaians to his best, that was a disservice to the cocoa farmer.
Okay.
And he had the case to that. You know, these are friends. One problem they have is that opposition demands of us to be responsible, offer constructive criticisms.
Okay.
Saying that when the government makes a proposal, for you to criticize, you must also come with an alternative.
Okay.
Or what they say, they don't even come with an alternative. Before the Agri Minister made that proposition, he came with an alternative.
Okay.
And what did he say? He based his argument on the 2016 pricing window. And this is what he said. You know, the cocoa pricing is determined on the world market price and in the FOB. The FOB here, we are talking about, sometimes you look at whether the contract in the cocoa sector, you talk about loans you contract, all of that you determine that, then you give a FOB price.
Okay.
So in the year 2016, the NDC gave an FOB price of $2,950 per ton.
Okay.
But then the dollar was trading at 3 cedis 90 pesos.
Okay.
So when you do the multiplication, it means that you are going to get 11,000 and something per ton. So when you do 505,
okay.
And we all know that 16 bars make 1 ton. So when you divide the 11,000 by 700, when you divide the 11,000 by 16 tons, you are going to get 745, something relative like that. The then NDC government decided to give the cocoa farmer 475 Ghana cedis, which represents 66.7%.
Okay.
That is what the NDC government gave. You know, there's a common principle within the cocoa sector that, at least if not for anything at all, give the cocoa farmer between 60 to 70%.
Okay.
So at that time, given this thing, we gave the cocoa farmer 66.7%. So fast forward, in the year 2024, the world market price for cocoa was around 8,000 to 8,500 US dollars.
Okay.
To our surprise, they gave an FOB of 4,550 US dollars. So you can imagine the amount taken away.
Okay.
I don't know if you are following the conversation.
I am.
Yes. So now,
and I am basing my education, especially on the dollar rates as at each respective time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
even at 380, you give about 66%.
We gave 66%.
And as at 2024, we're trading the dollar, let's say about 17. Let's approximately.
Let's be charitable and let's give it to them as 15.
15.
Let's be, I guess, charitable because it was around 15.5.
Oh.
So now, if you are giving an FOB of what, 4,550 per dollar, but then the CD was trading around 15.5.
Okay.
Then the Agri Minister said, no, this is a disservice to the Ghanaian farmer. On what basis do you arrive at that FOB in the first place?
Okay.
Because you cannot tell me from 8,000 you are arriving at 4,550. I mean, you have to offer us some explanation.
Okay.
They wouldn't mind all of that. So when you multiply it, you are going to get about, when you multiply the 15.5 by the 4,500 they're giving us, you're getting around, I think that should be around 17,000. Then you divide that by 16.
Okay.
Then you are going to get 3,200, 3,100 we give to Ghanaians. So the Agri Minister said, given what has happened in the year 2016, it is fair and proper that the Akufo-Addo government by then should give Ghanaians or should give the farmer more than 60%. We even propose that at least it should be 70%. Because by then, if you do the multiplication, you're going to get about 10,000 and something. So once you do 70%, that means that 7,000. But given the abyss they've plunged the cocoa sector to, the Erekopoku said if that would be the case, then give the Ghanaian cocoa farmer 60%, and that 60% when you convert it, that will be giving around 6,000. But you know what they are doing now? They say His Excellency or the minister said that you give the cocoa farmer 70% of 6,000. Now let's come to today. What is the world market for cocoa? It's around $7,200. That is the world market price. Okay. That one you and I don't determine that. Okay. What is the CD trading now against the dollar? It's 10.24. Okay. Are we now saying that it's a sin to have a good CD performance? Is that what we're saying? His Excellency John Dramani made it clear that he is going to give 70% to cocoa farmer on the world market price. Okay. So the question should be that, given what the NDC has appropriated for the farmers, has he met that condition? Okay. If it is no, then we have a discussion. But if it is the case that he said 7,000, then I think there's no room for that conversation to suffice. Okay. So now, moving forward, if you have a dollar trade 10.24, multiplying the FOB they gave us this year is 7,200. When you multiply, you are going to get so when they gave us the 7,200, the FOB they give us 5,040 US dollars. So when you multiply, you are going to get 3,200 per bag. Okay. Because you multiply, you get an amount, then you divide that by 16. That will give you per bag. And that is 70% of the world market price. Okay. That's the highest in the last 3 decades that's ever happened. Okay. So first of all, the promise is kept. Unless, of course, we want to say that no, we have to go back to our old days of getting the CD trading at 16 point something percent. Okay. Now, I see that is not enough. Upon giving them 3,000, more than 70% of the world market price, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, under the leadership of the Green Minister Erekopoku, is still giving the Ghanaian cocoa farmer a lot of incentive, and it will instruct you to note. Way back 2016. NDC was giving free fertilizers. Sure. My father is a cocoa farmer. I have grown in the cocoa area before. I know what it takes. Okay. They were giving free chemicals, this insecticide. Now that has been restored. Sure. We are going to give free fungal as well. We know that these are pests that really destroy the cocoa leaves and even reduces its quality. Then he talks about even driving a scheme to cater for cocoa farmers who have their kids who are qualified to go to the tertiary institution. Wow. At their time when they came, they canceled, they took away the fertilizer. Even about then, fertilizer was selling at 80 Ghana cedis. So imagine my father, his cocoa farm, he need about 50 bags of what fertilizer. Multiply 80 Ghana cedis by 50. You can tell you the amount. They're going to give free nasal sprayers, not just the other nasal sprayers. They are in type and they are very expensive. Wow. My father bought one recently, 1,500 Ghana cedis. That's not even for what is used for the cocoa. All this the government is giving you. Under your time, you took away even bonuses. Bonuses, they give you a small note. When you go there and the number of bags, they write it down. So in terms of June, July, that's where most of the hardship arises. You go there, they give you all these bonuses. So look, the argument I hear sometimes, look, these are our friends. They should not be cynical. They should not be pessimistic. They should rather join the cause. Okay. The Aban Papa that we are talking about, it is not just a mere hashtag. No. The NDC government has kept their promise by giving them 70% of the world market price and has brought back a lot of incentives that is going to give a relief to the Ghanaian cocoa farmer. So at the end of the day, because if you bring a target and you don't even incentivize this guy, this cocoa farmer, how are they going to even give him more decent yield? Sure. So for me, I think that we have not deceived the Ghanaian public. It is only that they have to understand. I understand that they are good at propaganda, but it is on our responsibility communicators to offer that education that look, farmers, I understand you wanted to get the 10,000, but given the circumstances, this is not even a circumstance, that's the world market that has come. And the president has totally worked his stock.
The percentage at which the CD and dollar is also trading transactionally. Yes. So that brings us to this particular price. Yes. So there is no cheat.
There's no cheat.
So that means that Erekopoku's argument then was based on the CD strength against the dollar.
Precisely. And even there's even a precedent, and he cited that perfectly using the 2016 as a case study. All right. So it's not like he just spoke in the vacuum. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, that when it is his time, I want you to give him the preamble at which they want us to arrive at the 6,000. Okay. So that we will follow it, because at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying, that opposition demands you to give constructive criticism. Sure. Why not? The NDC is a listening government. Sure. We always give. You remember, let me just make this last point. You remember that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said that even as and when the CD was making a lot of gains, he was saying that, look, let's be careful. people were saying bring it down to 7 cities. Said no, when we do that, it is going to affect our commodities as well. Sure. These are some of the cases. Okay. But the larger effect is that, I mean, having a strong CD performance, it is good for the Ghanaian populace.
Okay, thank you, dear. Thank you. Great submission, Emmanuel. Ken, let me take you. Then Ivan comes.
Omari.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Let me say a very good morning to your viewers,
sure.
And also, I mean, the MPP entire family. I mean, from the national executive to, I mean, the constituency level. Yeah. And also, as we are waiting to come in power, God willing, in 2028, we are informing our, I mean, our party members. Yeah. They also support, I mean, the main two camps, both the Ken and then Bawumia camp, to tone down and then make sure that we come together. That's the most important thing, that we can capture power next election. And looking at what is happening, basically, it tells you that the NDC is a goner. Yeah, really? Omari. Oh, sure.
Okay.
Omari.
Yes, sir.
This is how it is. I sent you a video. I don't know if you can play it for your viewers to watch. And this is for a special request. Okay. Do you know this song, Chen Chen Bia Nimau?
Yeah.
Do you remember that song? If you can also play that song for me, so that I can make some moves this morning. Omari, you see, there's a saying, say, "Kasadu do hoyede and toponko." I am going. In fact, Emmanuel has a high level of confidence to come and sit here today, because all the NDC supporters, communicators, they're not coming out.
Really?
Oh, yes. You see, what happened yesterday, today, the traffic in town is different. Everybody is moving helter-skelter because of the news that happened yesterday in this country.
Oh, the cocoa price.
About the cocoa price.
Wow.
You see, Omari,
yes, sir.
We were all in this country, whereby a finance minister, currently the finance minister, stood at the floor of parliament before the entire nation, including you and myself, and we watch him when he deliberately mentioned that what we have done, or what we were doing to cocoa farmers, we were kind of doing the service to these people.
Okay.
And then he said in a video, and I wish you play it, that looking at how these cocoa farmers struggle, me, I've been to the Western region before, because my uncle owns a cocoa farm. How they struggle to be able to harvest, dry, and then before you even carry it, the kind of hills that you have to walk through before you go and sell this is a very hectic job. Therefore, when we came to office in 2016, the price, the bag of cocoa, was just 475 Ghana cedis. But when we, in 2024, last year, we were able to raise it from that particular price to 3,100 Ghana cedis. Okay. But when we brought that price, these people, in fact, full of liars, full of, I mean, I don't know what the word to use. I'm choosing my words very careful. But what they said to Ghanaians is that we were not being faithful to Ghanaians. Therefore, when they come, they are going to pay 9,000 Ghana cedis for cocoa farmers in this country.
I'm coming. Before you move on, let me ask this. When you assumed power,
yes,
you said the price was how much?
475 Ghana cedis.
And when you were leaving power, it was
3,100 Ghana cedis.
Okay. By what metrics do we price cocoa?
Wait, I'll get there. Don't worry.
No.
You see, let me build the basis. Let me build the base.
I'm coming.
Yes.
For the understanding of our audience,
yes.
Let's catapult it step by step.
Yes.
Okay. Now, from what I know, and if I'm wrong, you can correct me.
Yeah.
From what I know,
yes,
the metrics used in pricing cocoa actually comes from the world market.
Yeah.
And we know the pricing at the world market is in the dollar currency, right? So whenever we are pricing it in our own denominations, we look at a particular percentage to price by the dollar currency, right or wrong?
Let's put that one aside. You see. Wait. On my wait. Don't worry, I'll come there. Don't worry. You give me time. You see, you left him to flow. I have to let me digest the issue very well.
Any irregularities, I would have asked him. And you remember I asked him something when I didn't.
Don't worry. Okay. You see, yesterday, when the price came up, and then I remember I'm on one of our platform, University of Ghana platform, and then they sent it there, and then they said they have increased it from 3,000 to 5K, and I said what? And do you know that people were even convinced that the price has increased from 3,000 Ghana cedis to 5,000 Ghana cedis? That was the notion out there. So you see, but let me put that aside. Let me build my basis. I'll come there. Okay. Looking at the prices that they are giving, that they have increased it. You, the finance minister, you yourself, you mentioned that we shouldn't use dollar in our terms, right? Therefore, the cocoa farmer that is sitting there, at Western region, Ashanti region, doesn't care of the dollar that you're quoting. Now you are here talking about FOB. Do you understand FOB? When we were in power, you see, that's the question that you asked me. When they were in opposition and we were in power, they painted the picture as if we were looting, the cocoa farmers. And then you promised Ghanaians, you went to villages and informed these cocoa farmers that at least when you come to power, you are going to pay them 6,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay, I'm coming.
At least.
I'm coming, Ken.
Yes.
No, please.
Today I don't know why you don't
see this particular issue.
Right? Yes.
This particular subject it's a layman subject. So if we don't get it digested very well to our audience, we might be doing them a disservice this morning. That's why whenever there is let's say a mountain of understanding, I want us to break it down for our audience to understand.
Yes.
Now, talking about the 6,000 they promised and all, let's take it from.
But let me land.
See, you said that.
Yeah.
The finance minister says we shouldn't be quoting dollars in our transactions. But the cocoa, it is priced at the perch of the world market, right or wrong? If I'm wrong, you just tell me I'm wrong.
You ask a question. I'm listening.
So if it is priced at the world market, the only way we can derive our own currency price is by percentage. Now, the reason why the then Erukopoku or the then opposition mentioned that probably the NPP is doing the cocoa farmer a disservice was based on the fact that if you look at the dollar rates then, the percentage, see, cocoa price should be in between 60 to 70. But if we look at the pricing then, it wasn't even up to 60%. Right?
No. Right, don't go there.
Oh, no,
I don't want you to go there. The issue is, akwesa me te hono, me mame, de me de bi nyane se wawo manya nua. That is the notion here. But you see, when you are in a position, you sink a different team. When you are in power, then you come back to sink different team. Then that is where we are trying to tell you that these people, they don't deserve to be in this country. But what I was saying is that we were all in this country during the 2024 election. These people went to villages from farm to farm, were telling people, convince them that we, the MPP, we weren't faithful to them. Therefore, the supposed price that they were supposed to receive, then we were trying to loot them. We were trying to cheat them. Therefore, when they come to power, automatically they are going to pay not less than 6,000 Ghana cedis. All this I'm saying are based on fact. Not that maybe I'm just trying to say something based on my intuition.
Sure.
Now, when you said this opposition, and then the people got your trust, you won their heart, and then they voted for you. Now, lo and behold, yesterday, I was anticipating that at least the price that we are going to receive should be around maybe 4,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
And I was shocked to the extent that when you were coming to increase cocoa price, and you increase it by 128 Ghana cedis, that was an insult to Ghanaians and cocoa farmers. Okay. Now these cocoa farmers, now they are now planning to go for demonstration.
Really?
Yes. That
after receiving
after hearing, I'll come there. You see, I've written it down, all the frees. Let me tell you, our time, do you know what we were doing? Mass spraying for free. We're doing it. When it comes to pruning, we're doing rehabilitation, we're doing it for free. Yes. Are you sure? Oh yes. You know, it got to a point whereby we realized that, you know, most of the cocoa, the trees were old. Therefore, the trees weren't able to bear more fruit or the seedlings as we were anticipated. So if you remember, it got to a point that the tons that we were able to produce reduced from even 1 million up to 9,000 tons or so, 900,000 tons.
Are you saying that was the reason why we reduced?
I'm telling you what happened. Wait. It's not only that factor. The second one was also the galamsey issues. There are a lot of factors that play that. Oh yes. I know what's the region. Are you aware that it got to a point?
Do you know how much debt you
left? Wait. Oh, for debt. When we came to there was a debt.
How much was?
You see, there was a debt. I hope you understand. So let's put that aside. Debt is a debt. So let's put it aside. Okay. I hope you understand. All right. I don't want to play that political gimmicks and jandam here. But debt is a debt. But the issue is,
we are trying to digest
but the issue is, these were the factors or reasons why we experienced that low production as compared to Kufuor's era. But the issue is, when you were in opposition, and then you promised my uncle that he should vote for you, and then my uncle voted for you, and at the end of the day you came and then you deceive him, and then you come to quote figures, numbers, and then dollar to whatever. But we don't want to hear that. All that we are expecting from them is that the promise that they gave to the people of Ghana, that when they come to power, they will increase it. They should do it.
But the threshold for increment.
Let's put the threshold aside. Don't be convinced by these people. They are full of liars.
Are you saying I'm being manipulated by something that we all know globally? Globally, this is how the cocoa price is globally.
If you knew by then, if you knew this, if you knew this by then at least you should have at least find a way to communicate to the people. Now, a lot of factors come into play when it comes to pricing. I hope you understand. First one is about the price in the world market. Second is about your currency to the cedi dollar rate. Exactly. Now, you guys knew all these things. You knew all these things. But at the end of the day, you were doing propaganda about it, trying to paint the picture as if that the MPP were the people that would try to cheat them. But you see, now it gets to a point. Don't forget. When these things will happen, at times, when you are a government, you manage your country or you steer the affairs of the country based on your revenue that you receive and then how you manage or you spend the revenue. Now, at times, when crises happen, you take some revenue from other aspects. Wait, Omar, I'm very serious. Okay. So at times,
you look at going back to the COVID.
No. I'm not even. let me build my point.
Your time is actually.
No. I just started. So when in politics, we look at international environment. Hope you understand. Yeah. So you look at the revenue that you're able to get, and then how you spend that revenue. That's how you manage the state. It's not anything. It's like you yourself. You have your family. You have the wife. You have the children. How much do you earn at the end of the month? How do you spend it? Now it got to a point. The international environment of politics was different, and no one anticipated that. So it got, if you remember, during the COVID era, this state were able to provide free to people. Free oh, you know, you enjoy free light, right? Okay. Oh wait. No, I'm trying to build a point for you to understand. So it got to a point we spent a lot. So when it gets to some point, wait. Oh Mary, what today you don't allow me to build my point? Oh, okay. Yeah. So when it gets to a point, you know, it's based on how much you earn and how much you spend it. So at times you look at the circumstance, look at the situation at hand, then you try to do some touches, try to spend some here. Oh, you divert some resources to other aspects. That's how we spend. Okay. But these people, they knew But they were trying to paint the picture as if, no, we should just give everything out. So that means that at the end of the day, the money that we receive from, the world market, then let's just bring it and share it among, the cocoa farmers. But that's not how things have been done. So they should know that next time, when they are coming to say something, they should be very careful. That's not how we speak in opposition, and then you come to power and they do something different. That is what the Ghanaian people are telling that 2028 they'll vote against them.
Okay. Thank you there, Kennedy. Ivan.
Mr. Murray.
You've listened to both parties.
Yes.
As an independent or political analyst on the fence, what do you make of this particular?
My brother will come and will defend his party. Ken will also come and will defend the stance of the NPP.
Okay.
And now Ken will go by, and Ghanaians need more, Ghanaians need this. Then my brother will come, we have done enough for Ghanaians. And you see, we have gotten to a point where we should be factual about whatever that we are discussing. When you gave us the topic, I tried as hard as I can to see if I will get the excerpts of the 2024 campaign period, the promises that the NDC made with regards to the cocoa sector. And do you know, in all the videos that I chanced on, not in a single one was there a declarative statement that we will give you, we will pay cocoa farmers 6,000.
Hey.
Please,
I'll give you your evidence. Play it for him. This one day I will not let you,
please.
you go home.
Respectfully, I allowed you.
Sure.
Not one was there a declarative statement, but it was all based on the market price at then. I remember the one who started this was Eric Opoku. What I chanced on, he said, based on the world market price as I'm speaking, a cocoa farmer should not receive less than 6,000 Ghana cedis. However, President Mahama at then rather said, when I get power, when I'm voted for, I am going to give 70% of the world price market to the cocoa farmer. That is what I heard President Mahama say. Ato Forsen also repeated saying that if we get the opportunity, we will make sure we will give the cocoa farmer not less than 60% of the world price by then. Now let's go back to history. In 2016, before the NDC exited, at then cocoa price was 475. By then, when we go to the world market, the price of cocoa on the world market per bag, it's 719. So at then the NDC was giving the cocoa farmer about 66%. Fast forward to 2024. When I think around February 2024, February, let's say to the middle of 2024, the cocoa price at the world market was around $10,711. Now, when you multiply per ton, when you multiply that by the exchange rate by then, my brother was very charitable, which he said about 15 cedis. You get around 160,665 Ghana cedis. Now,
that's per ton.
Yes, per ton in Ghana cedis. Now, divided by 16, and you get somewhere around, is it 10,000 Ghana cedis? And the cry of the NDC was, you are paying the cocoa farmer about 3,100 out of the 10,000, and that means you are not being fair. So based on this, if we get power, and the price of cocoa still remains same at the world at the world market, we are going to pay them not less than 6,000 Ghana cedis. That was what I heard.
And that was about 60% of the.
Yes, that would be about 60%. If I am wrong, my brother can prove me.
Actually, the except I have also reflects what you just stated.
So it simply means their analysis was based on the current, by then, world price market. Now let's come back to 2015. What is the 2025? Thank you. What is the current price of cocoa at the world market? When we are able to establish that, then we pick it from there. Now the price is around, is it 5,000? 7,200
dollars. Yeah.
Now multiply it by 10 cities, 50 pesos. That is
that's the 1050.
You get somewhere around, is it 8,000?
8,600.
Yes. So you get somewhere around 8,000 thereabout.
8,100 and something.
Then divide it by the 16. Now when you do all this analysis, you get to know that per what the government is preempting to give or has agreed to give the cocoa farmer, it's per the calculation that I did, it hovers around 69%.
68.8.
That is, if not, it's very close to what they promised, which is the 70%. Though it may fall short of the 70% which President Mahama has said, but it is also not far from the 60% that they promised. It is
70%.
Yes, the 70% that they promised. Now look at all these things. I think our brothers from the NPP should rather ask, so if you are giving the cocoa farmer this quantum, the rest which is left, what are you going to use it for? Because if you are giving them 3,200 out of the 5,000, what are the rest going to? Are you going to use everything for administrative costs? Then it means let's give us the breakdown of what you are going to use it for. That is where we will get to know that probably there have been some loans that needs to be paid.
A whole lot.
There have been some things that needs to be done. If that hadn't been the case, then probably I think the farmer may have gotten more. But that let's put that one aside. Aside what they have also promised the farmers, I think the cocoa farmer currently will benefit more from the NDC government. Why am I saying so? Because as we are speaking, the purchasing power of the cocoa farmer is now high. Because now the rate at which inflation is dropping, it is to the advantage of the ordinary citizen. When you go to the market, the cost of living is also low, and now it is to the advantage of the citizen. Now, aside all these things, the government has also promised the cocoa farmer that, okay, at this time round, we are also going to reintroduce the free fertilizer, which in some time past, it was being sold to you at a price. We are going to reintroduce it. We are also going to give you the knapsack spraying machine. We are going to give it to. Now, how we should rather be encouraging our cocoa farmers that they shouldn't be individualistic, whereby they will start be fighting for their own personal gain, but rather through the government initiative, said they should join a cooperative union. Now, if the government want to do something for you, I think the government will come to you directly. The government will rather try to do it through the corporate union. That is why I think the Farmer Service Center will also come in to help those who are not in line with the cocoa growing sector. That is where other agencies, other plans that they have will also come in. So we are at a point that I believe the government is doing its possible best to help the cocoa farmer.
Okay.
Now, in helping the cocoa farmer, we shouldn't only criticize the government of not fulfilling a promise which initially wasn't even made at all. Because, as I said, I stand to be corrected. I have never heard the president or the minister for agri saying we are going to give the cocoa farmer 6,000 or 7,000 Ghana cedis. But every analysis that I heard the minister for agri at then and even now is that we will give you 60% or 70% of the prevailing world market price. Now let's ask ourselves, have they been able to achieve this? If they have been able to achieve this, we should pat them at their back. And we should tell them that they can do more. They can do more. So they should do more for the ordinary cocoa farmer. And you know, one thing about I have learned, when there is money in the cocoa sector, Ghanaians enjoy. Because it gets to a time, say, oh, where the cocoa scar. You see, they will be giving fresh notes. when you see fresh notes in the system, then you know that the cocoa monies have arrived. Now, they should pay them on time. When the farmer takes his beans to the buyer, there should be money available to pay them on time. It shouldn't be that they would be taken in credit. That is what will make the cocoa farmer enjoy. That will make the tomato seller also enjoy, because when the cocoa farmer gets money, he's going to buy more tomatoes. Exactly. He will be buying more chicken from the coastal.
And more cow from Abuja.
Exactly. And my brother Ken over here, since his uncle is a cocoa farmer, he will get a lot of cash in his pocket because his uncle by then would be receiving more than what he was earning previously. And now, because the system there is laxity or there is freeness in the system, you have extra to save, and he will look at his nephew as well.
And even adding to what you just said, that's even going to reduce the expenditure of what they are earning, because now what you are going to use the money to buy, the
government is providing it for free of charge. Yes, so I think it is very laudable, and we should encourage the government to do more.
Thank you. I've loved all submissions by all three gentlemen in the studios, and I know and believe you've also enjoyed what you've listened. It's been educative here. Let's move on to our next topic for discussion. And unfortunately, I think we will be able to do just two topics today because of the time. I hope you gentlemen can bear with me for that. Sure. And next time when we come, we'll do the rest.
Next time, Ken shouldn't introduce a topic which is not
part of honestly, we didn't even spend much
time. No, you see,
if you compare to last week.
Ken spent close to 10 minutes on that. Oh, yes. I try my best
to monitor the time. I've heard you. But, there is something going on in the system. See, we've always been at the mercy of investors in this country. They just treat it however they like, just because they think they have the machinery. We can talk of transport, many services. We can talk of, and one of the things that people really use to get themselves going under stress as entertainment, and some materials we use or need for this entertainment, these movies and stuff, and platforms that we get these movies for, we pay for them. We subscribe to them. One of our familiar platforms or machinery to this convenience, as we all want to enjoy, has been DSTV or multi-choice, let me put it that way. And their pricing has been outrageous. Over a year now, I haven't subscribed mine. Oh yes, I would rather watch Netflix. I haven't subscribed mine. because they took it from 220 to 570 to now 700. Like, it doesn't make sense.
883.
Now 883. Just look at this.
83.
Just look at this. And the Minister for Communications has given a directive, because if we compare, they serve Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa. I mean, most of the African countries. And you look at Nigeria, so recently they were complaining that Ghanaians here are now subscribing to the Nigerian decoders. Why wouldn't they? Because what we were buying here for 500 and something, the Nigerians then were buying it for like
29.
So the minister have given a directive, and they are fighting back that they are not going to comply with that directive, because and you see, back then, I think a year or two now, when they increased it and they were called for reduction, they gave a reason that the dollar then. Now we've taken, and at that time the dollar was about 17 cedis, I remember. Now the dollar is trading, let's gift it to them 11 cedis. And yes, so you are keeping the price hiking up. Minister says they should reduce it or they face expansion. They are also fighting back. The cuts, the costs, something I've even forgotten there, but they are the people who normally fight for us when it comes to cost pricing and all that. They are in support of government or the minister's directive, and even with this one, the minority themselves. Today, Ken is on the brighter side. but I mean, what do you make of it? Do you think that we should be looking at also their investment cost, or you think per their own reason back then why they kept increasing their prices, and what the minister or the government now has done in reducing or maintaining a certain convenient what do we call it, dollar CD rates? They should also go by the minister's directive.
Thank you very much. I think governance, the most important thing is about bringing relief to your people. And the relief should not just be at a specific areas, it cuts across all sectors. And so when Honorable Sam George, Minister of Communication, assumed office, he began to assess, the space of communication within the jurisprudence as far as Ghana is concerned. And so he found that, the pricing given to Ghanaians by multi-choice, to some large extent, he found it very unbearable. So he first of all called for a meeting. So a meeting was convened where the minister elucidated enough that he has compared Ghana to a lot of countries where multi-choice services also go there as well. And so he thinks that it's there will be need, or to be proper enough to reduce the prices of subscription they give to Ghanaians. And from what I have noticed is that multi-choice went to the table with an intransigent stand, not even ready for any negotiation. Their stand is that we are not going to reduce it. And the reason they give to I think is very bizarre, that because our friends didn't know how to manage the city, that the city has depleted, said that it was erratic and they cannot even trust the sustainability of the city, so they cannot reduce it. And then I think the minister, I don't know whether on the hand side, also asked them that since when did they become rating agencies as well? Because in the past, even credible rating agencies like Standard, Fitch, Moody's, that were in junk status, now we have been brought back to B+. It tells you that the city has made an appreciable gains as far as the city differential is concerned. So it will be proper. Now they come with another reason about their tax component, all of that. This thing all existed, and when you were increasing, the reason you gave out of that, there has been a depreciation of the city. Now, if the city has made gains, then at least you have to also reduce it for us. And the minister is not even asking for much. Because the 30%, when you still even do it, it's still expensive. The one that is 800 Ghana cedis, when you do the calculation, that will be around 600 Ghana cedis.
And that's still expensive.
That's still expensive.
For the average Ghanaian.
The kind of works within in Ghana here, how much is the salary? That at the end of the day, you have to go and pay more
600 cedis for
before light bill will come in.
And you know what they show too on their all movies. a movie that I watched in 2013.
Yeah, that's really
Last 3 days, I was seated at a pub somewhere, and they were still showing. I was like, now move away.
And I think we have to change a certain narrative. When companies come to the African continent, it does appear they are giving us a favor. No, when you go into their books, the profit they are making is mind-boggling. So I think it is time we have to be bold enough to tell them that, look, we can sacrifice the Liga and the EPL.
Sure.
At the end of the day, the Ghanaian interest must be placed first.
Sure.
Not to the interest of you, the company.
Making
your own profit. I mean, if you still reduce it to the amount, the 30% he's talking about, I mean, you still make profit.
Sure.
But for them to even appear as if they just don't want to come under any negotiation, that's even where my word is. At least the minister has made a proposal of 30%. Also come, you negotiate, at the end of the day, you arrive at the common consensus. Then at the end of the day, there's a bit cut of it.
Sure.
So as and when maybe the dollar begin to misbehave, but I trust Atofos who is forcing that this thing is not going to happen. So at the end of the day, it should be, we have to all appear nationalistic. I see some of the NPP saying that it's about choice, that DSTV is a kind of, I mean, if you study much luxury, in as much as it's about choice, but it should not come at a cost to the Ghanaians.
Sure.
To the Ghanaians, it should be at the interest. Can you do this in UK? See what they did to Roman Abramovich. He's even the chair. Sure. They will not allow you to do that. Sure. So for me, one of the good things the minister has said that I'm really happy as far as this accountability series is concerned is this thing Sam George said. Let's back him. People are talking about his poster, the way he's like his threats. I said, look, it is time we have to know people for who they are.
Okay.
Why are we placing so much emphasis on his body poster and neglecting the merit of the matter? That should be the important thing.
Sure.
Whether body poster whatsoever, what is it talking about? It's about price reduction. Okay. So at the end of the day, when it's even about drizzling, I don't live in the house. I mean, people are calling for. I mean, if you look at the cases of murder cases happening, some of this thing can reduce. Because I don't know, I also want to watch my football. Just that Arsenal will never win Champions League in the first place. So that's
if we go there, I'll catch your time.
I'm sorry. So the important thing is that
I want you to retract. Say that this year Arsenal will win the Champions League. Else I'm catching your.
Somebody said one Chelsea fan said something that for Arsenal to win Champions League, you prefer Chelsea go on relegation. So that I mean, on a more serious note, let's support the minister.
Sure.
I mean, we should not let people take us for granted. You can't do this elsewhere.
Sure.
So that at the end of the day, when people come, you must oblige to the country. Yes. Imagine big companies like the likes of Newmont are even their lands are being removed. How much more multi-choice? Yes. So I'm not saying that they are small anyway, but with their poster responding that they can't do that. Look, no, they should come on the negotiating table. Okay. Maybe the 30% might be too much. Okay. 25, which I think is still expensive, but at least there has been some reduction.
Okay. Thank you, Emmanuel. Sometimes in these matters, I sometimes blame our government. You know, if we've compounded our state agencies, let's say for instance GTV, or mobile to make EPL once every week. I mean, we are good to go. No, but you just getting the rights.
But you remember what happened in the All African Games? So these are people. You know that's why the reset it has come to stay.
If you are resetting, they make
that's why you think in the past the minister cannot make this bold statement. You remember what happened to KTM when he said the cement people should reduce their price? They told him that go and check your dollar, and when you reduce it, come and tell her we'll reduce it for you.
Okay. For today, your party is in support of what an NDC MP is doing.
Ken is not in support.
You wait for what
they see what they are doing. Propaganda. Yeah. So, Amari, let me take just 2 minutes of my time to just make some corrections and comment on some of the things that my colleague
Ivan.
No, don't worry. No. It's my time, so I will use it.
Sorry, wait. There are a lot of things about the cocoa we could have said about.
Wait.
For purpose of time.
Yes, I understand.
To move
on. Don't worry. It's my time. So you give me 5 minutes, and I decided to share into 2. I think I'm okay.
All right.
Okay, sure. So Ivan made some comment that, to be frank, I am disappointed, and I know that he's lying. To the fact that he mentioned here that he has never heard any politician in this country who mentioned that when they come to power, they are going to pay a certain amount of money. However, they promise for only a percentage. it's quite unfortunate I don't have his number. Today I will take his number so that I would have forwarded, I mean, the video that I gave you to him, so that he would have watched and see what, I mean, the current finance minister said by then. At least, though we are here to discuss about issues of national interest, but let's place factual issues how it is. Let's say it how it is.
I'm coming. Can I ask you something?
Yes.
If let's say the world market was even higher than what we have now, and the dollar rate was also higher than what we have now, and then the government now, or the finance minister, as you see, goes by a price, a cut price, when he mentioned it, instead of going by the percentage by which it is logically priced at. Where if they had gone with the percentage, the farmer would have gotten much more than the 6,000. But they ignore that logic and go by, okay, just suppose we said 6,000, so we are going to give you the 6,000. What would have been the stand of the minority?
Exactly. So you see, that is why we're saying that issues of politics, when we are commenting on it, you have to be very, very careful as a politician. If you knew by then, you shouldn't have even mentioned a particular figure. To the extent wait. So I understand you. What you are saying, we know that. You see,
for the purpose, I wouldn't want them to come in.
Yeah, no, but this is time. I'm just making some corrections.
What the minister said.
Yes.
He didn't say that when we come to, if you listen to him and you hear he said that.
I think
if we come at this rate, we will give you this particular price at that rate. Is that the same rate we have now? No. So we can't still force the minister to go by that.
So it tells you that. That's why I mentioned that the international environment determines how a government should react. That is how it is. But they didn't know that. Now they have learned their lessons from that. But you see,
I don't think there is a lesson.
Wait.
Let me finish. It's by which they've also given this particular.
I've not even said it. Let me. I have not said it. No.
You've not said it factually.
What I'm saying is a fact.
Which of them is a fact?
Your current finance minister, he mentioned when he was opposition, he said the current price that we were paying them, which was 3,100, it was supposed to be 9,000 or 6,000.
Then or now?
You are asking me now. That's what you said. That's what you said. So you were anticipating that when you came to power, even you see, if you remember, before they even mentioned the price, the debate even arose. And I don't know if you were following, and people were saying that, oh, now we are expecting like 4,000 Ghana cedis. But please let me make my point. I think I was just making that correction that there are a lot of evidence that it's not correction. But this one, I showed him the video.
Video what?
I showed video. The one Atufasa was saying it. You see, and he missed something that when it comes to the issue of what the current price.
Yeah, spent 4 minutes.
Oh no! I didn't say anything. No. This one I will not accept because I just mentioned one point and then you interjected. No. So the second aspect I want to mention is that if you are saying here, Ivan, that these farmers are receiving 3,200 and then it is enough for them, then in fact you are being disservice to these people. As we are speaking, do you know the number of taxes that this government just within 7 months they have imposed on the people of Ghana? First one, when they came to power, they have increased electricity tax by 14.75%.
That tariff.
Wait. Oh my
under
God.
The IMF agreement.
Oh, let me. Today you are not allowing me to talk. Why? I'm telling you.
For the purpose of my
wait.
Let mine platform.
Oh,
I need to always get it right for
you. See, you are talking about taxes. Doesn't mean that won't it affect the cocoa farmer?
Who agreed to that condition?
The question, who won't it affect them? It will affect them. I hope you understand. So let me mention the tax. He's asking me the number of taxes, and I'll mention all of the taxes here. So you wait. Let me finish. The second tax that you're talking about, water bill, 4.20% increment, and then D levy, 4.5 Ghana cedis on every 1 gallon. Another one. Let me mention, I'll give you all the taxes. In August, even 2025, just listen. Even that was first of this month. Another fuel increase, 2.8%.
Okay.
We are talking about now. Even do you know that the road toll is coming, and then you are sitting here telling me that the money that they are using, the purchasing power remain the same. Even the dollar to even CD ratio that we are saying that the CD has appreciated. Now, when you go to market, price of goods and services remains the same thing. Okay. Go and buy a cement and see if the price has come down. So don't mention that the value is the same thing.
Cement.
But yeah, go and see.
I bought cement on Saturday.
No. Then what cement do you buy? The price of cement is the same thing. Go and buy banku and see if the price has reduced. Go and buy tomato. Now you can buy plantain. Come on, plantain.
For plantain, it's still expensive.
You see yourself. Good, it's good. So what about the dollar?
Plantain is still expensive.
You see, Omari, with the issue, I think when it comes to issue about national interest, I am very, very.
He has 2 minutes. I know.
I am very passionate about that.
I interjected.
Yeah. Oh, and Lord cry. when it comes to issue, you have no time here again. You are done. All of you are done. No one to speak again. I'm taking their time. Add it to my. So the issue is, when it comes to issue of national interest, I think it's very, very important, and we have to critically look at it, digest it very well, and make sure that we take a very good stand. Now, the people of Ghana, when it comes to taxes or living standard, is very, high. And therefore, if the minister has realized that these people are basically looting us or try to impose certain high tax, the price is. And when I read, the various prices compared to Nigeria and Ghana, only Nigeria and Ghana, I was very pissed off. Because how can Nigeria pay $29 and then Ghana will pay $83? It is too much. It's outrageous. But you see, at times, when we are making about a comment about political issues, anytime you are dealing with business, you have to be very careful, because at times, if you deal with them wholeheartedly, automatically it will discourage other investors to come in. But don't forget, this world, we are intertwined. We depend on each other. Therefore, every action that you take against any company, other person who is supposed to come also is watching. But my issue is the minister. I know he's a populist in nature. And populist, it has two aspects. At times, when you over abuse it, it becomes negative. But when you use it appropriately, it becomes positive. I know that. So at times, you should put aside that populism too much and try to tackle the issue and find a solution, the source. Why is it that? To be frank, when the whole issue was going on, I was trying to compare the taxes that we pay, or they pay to us, and then I compare it to other countries. And it will shock you that Ghana, the taxes that we take from them is almost 28%. Nigeria pays only 7%. I hope you understand. South Africa, they also pay only 9%. So it tells you that though our minister is on good course, but he should have dealt with that particular issue before coming out. But the way he spoke by giving instructive that if you don't obey, you are leaving by 7th of this month, I think that one was too harshly. It's about just going diplomatic way, try to find the issue and then try to solve it and make up so that Ghana will benefit. But try to force them to leave the country, I think that is not a way to go.
One thing that for this one I will come in to comment on is the fact that you look at their market in Nigeria, it's like ×5 of what we have here. So with that, their tax reduction is reasonable. If they base on that to say that is why, look, when we asked them to reduce it 2 years ago, what they mentioned was never about taxes. It was about the dollar rate. So if now we've worked on the dollar rate, how then do you come up with another thing? And the same thing in South Africa. Look at the market they have there. Almost the same. Like if they are you can't say you are cutting your costs.
I have a diverse views when it comes to this dollar ratio to the cedi. The issue is, I don't think that when the dollar is depreciating, it should affect the price, or when the dollar also is appreciated to affect the price.
And do you know the only issue I've always had with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia? He is the only man who populated that agenda. He's the only man. And you know, it is a very wrong economist.
To the famous statement when the fundamentals are weak.
Yeah.
It is a very wrong economist.
Yeah. So the issue is the excuse that, I mean, the DSTV rely on by saying that they don't trust, I mean, the strength of the city, I think is kind of something that has no hold water.
Sure.
And also, the current minister, I mean, the communications minister, cannot also rely on the fact that because of the dollar has depreciated, then therefore they should also reduce their price. Because there is a catch. Right now, if the dollar even depreciates, then it tells you that when I am going to subscribe, then money that I need to go and pay is going to be less than previous. So, for example, if you are subscribing with 10 Ghana cedis per month, and then the dollar to a cedi is maybe 17 cedis. This means that I need like 170 cedis or so, or 10 cedis will be around.
Have you recharged yours? Have you subscribed before?
No,
they don't
I'm not
charge
using
us in dollars.
They charge us in
cedis. If they so perfect. Then this bring a different dimension of argument, because then they shouldn't raise that issue at all.
Exactly.
Then they should price it in local Ghana cedis. So, for example, if month you are taking for 50 cedis, that no 50 cedis. And even the finance minister is encouraging that we should even use, I mean, the cedis more than the dollar. So if that's the case, me from day one, I had issues with when it comes to pricing goods in dollars. And I think that's the biggest factor. One of the issues that is the reason why our CD is not performing very well.
Exactly.
I hope you understand. Exactly. Because if, for example, I'm going to buy anything from, I mean, Emmanuel, and then he's demanding dollar from me, then we have to go and look for dollar and come and buy. And the more we are demanding for the dollar, then the more the price increases. So that's how it is. So after that, if that's the issue, then probably I think the minister can fight for that. Yeah. And then
even
the price has to come down.
How people think the minister just went out to threaten them. He went to them for this particular negotiation. They rather came back and said, we won't do it. Then he had to rebut and say, if you are not doing it, then we are sanctioning you.
Yeah, after that I know. Because upon that notion, I disagree with them. Okay. And I mean, the only issue that I disagree is they mentioned the fact that they don't trust the system that the dollar, the city will still appreciate again. That's where, I mean,
before even the senior comes sorry, you see, we are not even saying that they should even reduce it to the level of Nigeria. That's not what we are saying. Sure. At least there should be a reduction. Because even the 30%, when you still do the competition, yes, that is still higher, way ahead of what the Nigeria.
Sure. Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Ivan.
Okay. Before I say anything, I wanted to be on record that Ken spoke for 21 minutes.
Easy. When you attack Ivan, easy.
So so how long did he speak? Mr. Murray, how long did he speak?
I don't know. Always he checked my time at.
Whatever been there. See.
Look, even Solovi came in, brought the idea.
One thing, I always say this. If I have a submission to make, if you give me 10 minutes and I can make it in 3 minutes, I'll just make it. I won't look at the time my other.
Don't worry. No, okay. I am much interested in how long everyone speaks.
You know, you are speaking factually. You know,
exactly.
So there's no need to interject. But my brother, he has to go here, so he's supposed to have to bring more.
Hey, you even directed me to that tangent too.
However,
you led me to.
Let me also state. Ken, in his assertion, said NDC has introduced
my name 10 times a day.
New taxes. However, whilst he was still speaking, or till now, he hasn't been able to mention a single new tax which has been introduced. Everything that he said is an add-on.
Amendment.
I want
increase,
him.
Say increase, don't say add-on. Use the word increase.
I want him to mention just how long will I speak?
5
minutes. I will give him 1 minute of my time.
When he finish, I'll come.
No.
You see, you want to.
He's actually 1 minute.
So when he finishes, give me that 1 minute. So 4 minutes. Check the time. 4 minutes. I'll come and answer.
I'll dash him 1 minute if only he can mention one single new tax which the NDC has introduced. That one I will leave it for my brother Emmanuel to do that back and forth with him. But on a more serious note, do you know he made mention of cocoa prices? Now let me bring this out. So in 2024, the ton of cocoa per the world market price was 10,711. The exchange rate by
dollars or cedis?
Yeah, dollars. Okay. The exchange rate by then was 15 cedis. Okay. Now, when you do the computation, you get 10,041 Ghana cedis per ton in Ghana. Okay. Now, when you divide it by 16, you are going to you get 160,000 and 65. That is per ton in Ghana. When you divide it by 16, that is where you are going to get a 10,041 Ghana. And that was, out of that was what NPP was paying 3,100.
So, and the 3,000 was just about 30%.
It was about 30%.
So you know what they did? You know, the FOB they used, which is 4,850.
You not allow me.
And the amount they gave to the cocoa farmer represented 63%. So now the NDC question is that, I mean, if you are having the cocoa well market price around 11,000, on what basis do you arrive at 4,850 as your FOB, for which you gave the farmer 63% out of that?
Okay, so that is.
Then you pay them, pay the amount that you promised them.
I have no problem. Now let me end on this. Sure. When you come to 2025, the per ton at the world market is 7,200. Okay. The exchange rate currently, I have pegged it at 10 cedis 50 pesos. Okay. You are going to get 75,600. Now divide it by 16. You will get 4,725 Ghana cedis per bag. Sure. Out of this 4,725 per bag is what NDC is paying 3,228 Ghana cedis, 75 pesos. Now just oppose this with what NPP was paying. When we do the analysis like this, our audience get it clearer. When you subtract 3,228 from 4,000, you get somewhere around 5,006. Okay. Now subtract 3,100 from 10,000, you get somewhere about around 6,900. Okay. So that is the difference that probably the NDC were speaking on. Now let's move from that angle and come to the issue of Sam George and the multi-choice impasse. You see, in our current market, which we have given multi-choice the laxity, and they are operating as a monopoly, and based on that, they are charging fees at an outrageous prices. Compare the fees that they are charging in Ghana with what they charge in Nigeria and other places where they operate. You would see Ghana it's at a higher price. Sure. What has caused that? Now, per their own letter, which they issued, that was last year. Yeah. Let me read from this paragraph. It said, in April 2022, when the last adjustment price that was in Ghana cedis and dollars was rated at 7 cedis 54 pesos versus the current, which is 12 cedis 39 pesos. So at this point, he said the cedi depreciated by 64.4%. So at this particular point, MultiChoice is telling us that the reason for increasing their price is because of the depreciation of the cedi.
And by then the cedi was trading at $1 to what?
12 cedis, 39 pesos. Now it move on to say that fuel prices has also increased from 9 cedis 70 pesos to 15 cedis 40 pesos. Electricity tariffs has also increased by 65%. These are all the things that they brought. Yes, they based on the metrics they based on in increasing their prices. Now let's ask ourselves: has the city depreciated?
Yes, it has.
Has fuel depreciated? Cost of fuel reduced? Yes. Has electricity tariff reduced? Probably that one no. But look at all these things. When you base on this, then it means that the yardstick that they set, the precedent that they set, they should go by the same. Let's ask ourselves, between Ghana and Nigeria, who has its currency depreciating more to the dollar?
It's the Nigerian naira.
Currently, as we are speaking, the naira has depreciated, has sunk lower. Currently, as we are speaking, the cost of fuel in Nigeria is very high.
Very.
But you are rather.
Fuel is better than us.
They are fuel. No, bro.
You continue.
The fuel that he's talking about. You see, you may think that Nigeria it's an oil
hub.
But because of the delta that fight, that war going on around the delta, the Niger delta, it makes their fuel prices unstable. So their fuel prices is high. For that I am sure. But look at all these metrics that they used as their yardstick and compare it then and now. So what is causing them to reduce the cost? It is high time that those who come in, the expatriates who comes in to come and trade with us, they should know that yes, in as much as they make their gains, the citizens of Ghana we should also enjoy their services. They shouldn't charge outrageously. Using some judge, even not some judge as a case, but same like MTN. Just look at what MTN was doing then with what this our honorable minister by then, Esla, also the action that she also took against MTN. These South African companies, we are begging them. Yet, they are providing services for us. But the services that they are providing for us too, we are expecting them to also have our interests at heart. We should operate. It is high time that the government should also open the market. We are having an open market. The government should also make sure it also assist its agencies. If we have cushioned GBC, I believe, look at the channels that it's on the DSTV. You see, about 60% of those channels are Nigerian. Yes.
Apart from the football.
We have gotten to a time that we should rather be operating a pay-per-view channel. Because if me, for instance, there's no way I will switch on my TV and say I'm going to probably watch a Nigerian movie. No. Probably I would rather watch sports. If I have time and I want to watch a football match, I won't waste my time watching Arsenal or Chelsea. However,
some people.
What's your time? So in rounding up,
who asked you to mention Chelsea here?
If I want to, I have the time and I want to watch Arsenal. I want to watch Chelsea. Then it means I have to pay and watch Chelsea. I have to pay because after then probably it is a match that I have key interest in. After then, yes. After then I won't have that opportunity or time to watch any of those matches. So if I am interested and I want to watch, one reason why people subscribe to DSTV is because of that Yes, aside the football, that Big Brother Niger and those things. You see, German Sema, I don't know. But that is on the lighter note. You see, but I will just plead the posture of the minister may also not help with issues a little bit. But if he also don't go on that tangent,
they will take it for granted.
Yes, they will take him for granted. Okay. I like in one way how he's addressing the issue, because you can't come to our market and come and dictate to us on how you want. No. The government is there to assist you in whatever you want to do, but you shouldn't also take the government for granted.
Sure.
In as much as that you are getting your money, the government also have its citizens at heart, that they should also benefit. They should also feel at ease. They shouldn't also suffer when paying that. Yes, it is luxury, but it should also be made affordable to someone who will also probably in the village and will think that, yes, I would also take pride in watching DSTV. That person should also be able to afford that. And when we do that, we take away that luxury outside, then we all enjoy it. But what pains me most is we have GBC. Yes, I'm wrapping up. We have GBC. We have other network like TV3, Metro TV. Now, when you are unable to subscribe your DSTV package, these channels which are free to air in our country, you won't be able to even watch it on their channel. But the only one that they will leave for you is GBC. Oh yes. Okay. You won't be able to watch probably Metro TV, TV3, GH1. No. Okay. So if you are not doing this for us, why should we waste our money to subscribe to such channels? Okay. We should also make other channels available, like the sports channels. We should encourage our local yes, so that they also subscribe. If the government need to cushion them, government should support them so that they will be able to purchase the rights for them to show those matches. If they are able to do that, I believe no one will wake up one day and say, I am going to subscribe to DSTV.
Okay. All right. It has been educative, interesting, and entertaining, all combined on the show.
I did
this
all this
morning.
in 5 minutes.
Oh, more than that.
You did 8 minutes. But we've enjoyed the conversation with the gentleman in the studio. Gentlemen, your last words before you go. 30 seconds. Emmanuel.
Yes, please. Thank you. I think before I say my final thank you, I want to tell my brother that I'm not when we are given the opportunity, in as much as we do our politics, but we should be factual enough. Because at the end of the day, the Ghanaian voter now is descending. Some of these characters, they begin to have lack of trust for the political class. That on the bare face of the truth, but a politician will come and they say want to spew like. So I want to entreat him that when it is good, it is good. At the end of the day, it is about Ghana. And let me also thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm much grateful to my big communicator Prince. I must say, I think every time I sit back and watch, I'm always grateful, and then I thank him very much for also pushing me into the communication realms. And it's been a nice time being with you guys.
Thank you too. Ivan.
Oh, you see, I know what he will do.
No, if that's the case, I was not also accept.
That is how we've always run it.
Yes.
Emma goes, you go, and then
Okay, so I hope my camera is on.
Yes, it's on.
Yeah, so this is one thing I want to tell Ghanaians.
Wrap up.
This is what I want to tell Ghanaians.
22 seconds.
Wait. You see that he's interjecting. That one, you won't say anything. No? You see, the cocoa farmers, they have carried water and they have carried wine. They have known that now the water that they carried first, though we were anticipating that the wine would have been much heavier, because when we came in 2019, we increased the cocoa price by 8.42%. And then in 2020, we increased it by 28% for them. In 2022, we increased it by 21.21%. And then in 2023, we raised it to 63.5%. Now imagine the 2024, we increased it by 137% for these people. Now, the NDC 2024, now the NDC has come. They have increased it with 0.00001. They should know that the 2028 election, they should believe and trust now that we, those who have increased their prices for them, we will come and do it. They shouldn't listen to the numbers that they are giving. Numbers are nothing. Number will not buy food for you. What will buy food for you is the cocoa that you sell and then the money that you receive at the end of the day. Okay. So the Ghanaians, no, these people, they don't deserve to come to power again. As they are here, when they leave, we are not calling them again.
Your time is up.
Push them out so that Ghana will be once again freedom.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, go straight to your point. If you don't go to your point, I'll come back again.
You see, I gave you the chance. You've spoken, and now you are threatening me. Well, so in my last words, I would say, the Ghanaian cocoa farmer, I believe, per the analysis that we've made today, is far better off looking at the amount that they are taking now, which has been increased, looking at the fertilizers and the other incentives which the government is, which the government is reintroducing and providing back to them. Looking
and not
at
forgetting scholarship for their kids.
Oh, you see, that issue, let me tell you something. The scholarship
you are done. Oh,
Ivan, speak. His microphone is off.
So the Ghanaian cocoa farmer, it's at peace now. Now, in wrapping up, I believe that it is high time. In our political discourse and conversation, we should let truth prevail. Okay. We shouldn't introduce lies and smear campaigns. Do you know that is the reason why the NPP is currently in its state? Because if NPP has been truthful and factual to themselves, they would have known that it has gotten to a point that they need retrospection. It has gotten to a time that the Ghanaians, their lives which they is not permeating. So do you know, please. Do you know, one thing. No, let me wrap up.
You said this is the third time.
No, let me wrap up. So, in wrapping up, Ghanaians have seen that the lies which the NPP...
lies? You want to talk about lies?
Oh, please. The lies which the NPP thrown at John Mahama and his appointee some time ago has not surfaced. That is the reason why a Ukraine company has taken them to court because I am no. Let me.
So what I say?
No,
this one we've enjoyed the show.
So in ending, I will just entreat the NPP that they should please.
That is not what you issue. Kennedy, it's not what you issue. It's about what they are saying.
I am entreating the NPP that they should stop their lies, they should stop their propaganda, and they should go and pay the balance which the Ukraine company is asking for. Thank you. And my best regards to our viewers. We appreciate the time that they've used in watching us and their submissions as well. God bless them.
Okay, and God bless you also. We thank you all for making it through with us. We will come your way same time tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day.